Dearly beloved, today is Palm Sunday. G.K. Chesterton's poem, The Donkey, gives voice to the most unlikely creature in the Passion narrative. The donkey that carried Christ into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday. It is easy to overlook the donkey's role. After all, it is not majestic like a stallion or graceful like a dove. Chesterton paints it as grotesque, mocked and broken. The tattered outlaw of the earth. Starve, scourge, deride me. I am dumb, I keep my secret still. And yet, it had its hour. One far fierce hour and seat, when Jesus chose it. Not because it was noble, not because it was beautiful, but because it was available, because it could carry the King of Kings to Jerusalem. This is not just the donkey story, this is our story. So often in Christianity, we focus on being enough, holy enough, strong enough, eloquent enough. But Lent invites us to strip that all away, to remember that Christ does not seek out the perfect vessels. He chooses the humble, the misshapen, the underestimated, like the donkey, like us. When Christ finds us, we are often not noble or beautiful or whole. We are broken, burdened with sin, ashamed, skeptical, unlovely even to ourselves. Like the donkey, we often feel like walking parodies of what we were meant to be. And yet, in the mystery of divine love, Christ does not discard us. He chooses us. He climbs onto the back of the foolish and lowly and rides them into glory. When the donkey entered Jerusalem, it was met with a grand welcome. But the welcome was not for the donkey. The hosannas were not for him. If the donkey ever believed that the praise and applause were meant for him, then truly he was just being a donkey. The honor was for the Lord he carried. The glory belonged to him. And the same is true for us. The moment we begin to take the credit, the moment we think the applause is for us, we lose sight of our purpose. We are vessels, bearers of Christ, not the source of the light, but those who carry it. Let this Lent be a time to realign our hearts, not to seek applause or recognition, but to remember that we, like the donkey, are called to carry Christ. It is not our strength, beauty, or worthiness that matters, but our willingness to serve. May we walk humbly, quietly, and faithfully, pointing not to ourselves, but to the one who rides with us. It is a season where the truth of who we are without Christ comes into sharp focus. Our wretched self, our failures. But Chesterton reminds us that is not the end of the story. The donkey had its hour, its far fierce hour and sweet, when palms were waved and shouts of Hosanna rang out. It carried the King. Palm Sunday marks the beginning of his journey to the cross, a journey he makes knowing full well that we are the ones who will deny, abandon, and betray. And still He comes. Still He allows Himself to be carried by the unworthy. Maybe that is what Lent is asking of us too. Not to prove ourselves worthy, but to simply show up with our tired bodies, our limping faith, our doubts and dents, and trust that Jesus can still ride in on our backs, that we too might carry grace. This Palm Sunday, remember, the donkey had its moment, and so will you. Wish you all a very blessed Holy Week. Eapen.